Hello, Radiant Lights. Michelle here from Soul Playground. Welcome. I'm at one of my special places that I love, a park that I'd love to hang out at, and they have a nice mini farmer's market, and it's just really peaceful. And I thought I'm going to do a pick a card reading. They will be time-stamped. If you want to skip to that portion, you're more than welcome to. I just wanted to connect with some of you more, especially those of you that have been liking my videos and you've subscribed, and you've also left some really heartfelt comments. So I really thank you for the feedback and the comments. And yes, I will be doing live at some point. Some people have asked about that as well, and some of you have said you do like the new way that I'm doing the videos, and I kind of like to mix it up. Kind of get bored easily. I like to just be more spontaneous, whatever my mood is or wherever I am. I'd like to connect with all of you. I just really feel a really wonderful community with all of you. So it's wonderful to connect with you all from all over the world. I think that's why I love doing my podcast, Awakenings with Michelle Mache. I just love the connecting. We see how so many of us are all going through similar things or exactly the same thing. Now, I know there's been a lot of intense energy, and I want to talk a little bit about that, astrologically, and I won't get all, even though I'm an astrologer, I won't get, totally, into that. But let's just say some of you know there's been a lot of retrograded planets. And I spoke about this a couple of years ago on my podcast, Awakenings, stating that this year was going to bring a lot of tests. I'm a master numerologist, so I look at things not just psychically and as a psychic channel and medium, reading the energetic patterns, but one of the ways that we read the energetic patterning is through numbers, because numbers represent form. It's the space, it's the form and the space in between the form, right? So everything boils down to a mathematical equation that ultimately is a sequence of tones or patterns and wavelengths, creating the patterns, I guess is a better way to put it. Vibration and wavelength, right? So we're moving more into that. And why is this a testing time this year? So. Last year as well, but this year's really been difficult. A lot has come up from the depths, and some of it, yes, you could look at it numerically, you could look at it astrologically, but basically it's a part of the soul alignment. We're in the rude awakening, where mainstream consciousness, the race consciousness, is having some big wake-up call. We all are individually, but if you've been consciously on a path, you're a light worker, consider yourself a light being, you're starseed, or indigo or crystalline, especially starseed. You're seeded with the new information. I happen to be a starseed. You came in here with a distinct purpose, and you knew it from a very young age, like me, channeling at 4, psychic all my life, and at some point you have a further awakening that you understand why you're here. You start really getting the message as to why you are here. But it takes a while, Some of you have the message very early on, and it doesn't matter. There's not like better or lower or higher. It's just where you are calibrated on an energetic level and within your own DNA and encoding when your awakening and succession of awakenings happens. And so for many of you, the awakening right now is that you can't push things on an ego level anymore. Your soul is starting to come more into the denser realm of the earth experience. So it's your physical body, everything, which is your physical body is an outpicturing of your soul, but it's starting to be subsumed into the soul, where there's less and less ego barriers, ego boundaries, egoic expression. And so this year, and it's going on till about 2023, and it'll hit another high gear when we have Pluto that goes into Aquarius, okay? Because right now with Pluto and Capricorn, we're working a lot on the form, the structure, the form of relationship, the institutions, the form of how we relate, the forms, okay? But when it goes into Aquarius, it gets much more individual. It gets much more into groups and individual groups, smaller groups, and the individual as a whole, and how does the individual relate or respond to the collective. And that's when you're going to see much more. We've already been having it, much more spirit teams in play, you know, archangels, guardian angels, the angelic realm is really present. Has been all along, but it's just much more present to many more people, and we're all being guided to connect with each other. And one way is through numbers. The spirit realm, the angelic realm, speaks through a specific configuration electromagnetically. That's why as a channel, you know, they need a certain configuration electromagnetically. And so if you're a medium, you can tune in or align or open to the messages of spirit or spiritual beings, you know, people that have crossed over souls, the spiritual hierarchy, some of you with Ashtar Command. However you open to what, there's other aspects of yourself energetically and on the etheric spiritual plane of spirit, or other beings, other energies, other entities. You know, there's many different levels, and it's all just separated out by vibration. So many of you have started hearing celestial sounds, the sounds of creation, okay? The musical spheres. I've been hearing this since, I think it's been since about January, a little bit last year, and then this year, around February, March, it really intensified, where I started hearing Om, the hum of the earth, of the universe, and I started hearing the celestial sounds. Then I started hearing the tones of water. So not just water, how water sounds when, you know, when you turn on a faucet or you get the ocean, but what comprises that, the notes and tones that comprise that. And then I've started seeing many more of the angelic numbers for guidance. So many of you are having this experience as well. And on my podcast, Awakenings, I've had so many callers saying, I'm hearing those sounds also. I'm hearing the music, you know, I'm hearing ohms. I'm hearing this hum or this beautiful music. Some of it smells. I've even had it with smells. Spirit has a very sweet, especially the angels, it's a very lilac, kind of lavender, very sweet smell. You really, unless aroma, fragrance, unless you smell, it's very hard to describe. So it's because we're moving into our next level, not only of soul expression and soul experience, our next level of soul unfolding, but it's bringing in an intensification of energy. And if you're open to it, you're getting your next level of gifts. You're getting your next opening. You're getting much more psychic, much more connected to the spiritual realm, and being able to be really that mystic, the magician of not only believing what you don't yet see, but feeling it to some degree, feeling the etheric and being able to see the forms, starting to see auras more completely, or just in your everyday state, just noticing that person's aura or their vibration or what they're going through, becoming much more telepathic, becoming much more empathetic. So we're all really having this opening, and it really is extending from the heart. Okay, it's also activating the sacrum a lot more, the solar plexus, that has to be healed more, the third chakra, but it's also about grounding that energy and then living and manifesting from that. So a lot of people are having issues with the low back, so there's some openings that are happening there, as well as the seventh chakra and above, especially the eighth connecting to the higher self, and the ninth moving more above duality. A lot of you are connecting more from the 10th and 11th chakra, so you're finding more and more bumping into, drawing in soulmates, people from your soul family, your soul tribe. Many of you are starting to see 10-10, okay, and we're in that gateway now. The gateway that used to be only November, December, and it extended into January, now it's extending into October. A very potent time from October 10th into November 10th, mid-November, and into the close of the year. Very potent for connecting with your spirit team, your higher self, your spiritual guides, the oversouls, connecting with that which seems to be unseen, but you feel that power and presence, the God, the I am that I am, the all that it is, the all, God, the creative energy, that that you are, but connecting into infinite source for healing, for direction, and knowing that you are a part of that source. So be mindful of the numbers that you're seeing and what they mean. Right now, especially if you're seeing 1010, you're really connecting with your soul tribe, and the spirit team, your spirit guides are right there. You're being guided by your oversouls. You're opening up more to your soul. You're manifesting and drawing in more from your soul. And you're connecting more to YouTube videos. See, we were meant to use social media and the internet, the internet, I always call it, internet, the ethernet, coming from the etheric plane as light workers. Starseeds and light workers, we come through the new media because we have a lot of Aquarian energy. You know, Aquarius rules computers and technology and groups. So we are group souls, we are group connected, yet as Aquarians, we're very independent and very unique and celebrate that. But yet we know that we're meant to connect with each other and help each other and share with each other. So many of you are waking up more to your soul's gifts right now, and you're wondering, what do I do? So what I'm going to do with the pick a card right now, and I have some clarifiers that I'm going to use with oracle cards, but what I want you to do is you're going to just take a breath and really just focus within and bring your awareness to the Anahata center, that heart center, the seat of the soul. And you have a secret wish. Your soul has been speaking to you. There's a soul wish. There's a dream. There's goals. There's ways of living. There's something that is so dear to you that you really have been wanting to draw in or manifest. But some of you feel that you had it, it was taken away, or was not quite there yet or quite right. Some of you have been waiting a long time. This soul wish is coming to you. There is a manifestation that your soul is bringing into physical form for you to experience. Now, you are your soul. It's one and the same. But to experience it on the earth plane. So many times when we get our wishes, we thank God, right? We thank Allah. We thank God, inshallah, God willing, right? You know, Dios, you know. It's the infinite aspect that we're connected to. And prayers do work, intentions do work. Asking the infinite source does work. And a lot of you have been asking, and what you've been asking for is coming into fruition. It's coming into physical form. So part of the game is that we help it along. And then we feel like, oh my gosh, look what I manifested. This is so magical. So we're meant to be in this magic, this mystery. We're meant to feel that we are in this magic and mystery, and it's happening to us. And in a sense, it is happening to us, through us. In a way, we're just clear vessels, and we're letting the spirit come through us, that spirit, life force, animating energy come forth. So let's see what is being drawn to you, what wish is about to be fulfilled for you. This is a time of wishes fulfilled. And for some of you, it will be the whole wish, boom, right now, quickly. Some of you, it will be a sign that says, it's soon, it's happening now, it's coming into form. That's the Aquarian age. Information is coming into form. The information that you need, you will be receiving to be ready. So 1010 also is about turning points. It's an ending. It's an ending. A lot of you are ending an old pathway. I know I am. Something is completely ending. Wrapping up karma for some of you. Might want to look at it in that belief system. But something is completely ending, and every ending has a new beginning. The seed of the new is in the old. It's always there. They're one and the same. So trust and know that you're at a major turning point. Yes, something is done. Something's over. It's no more. If it comes back, it will be different. It will be more aligned to the truth of who you are. So I'm going to tilt the camera down. Let's see if I can do this. I know some of you like looking at the cards. And this is going to be one. I'm using nature from the park. A little sprig, green little sprig here. This is 2 with the orange flowers. and this is a wood chip, and this is number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Get a good look. Trust your intuition, whichever one you have the most reaction to. Some of you, yes, it will be 1 or might be 2. Some of you might be all 3 or parts of it. Again, this is not just me tuning in to my guides or to source energies, God, the all that is, working with the oversouls and my spiritual guides, and using the medium of tarot in conjunction with the psychic channeling. It's you also. Okay, I think you've got it. Let's see if this works. Woo! Sorry if it's a little bumpy, but I wanted to do this kind of on the fly. Okay, so let's look, and there's sun out, so I've got my glasses on. Okay, pile number 1, soul story number 1. Oh wow. Oh wow, 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 wow. Okay. I've got my though that I love, though, however people say it. And we've got the Princess of Wands, and we've got the Lovers, and then I've got my Rider, and we've got the King of Wands, and we've got the Ace of Swords, and we've got the 2 of Wands, which this card says waiting game, but it's not necessarily waiting, it's handling the situation. So I'm getting a few downloads. Some of you, this is definitely about a relationship returning, coming back to you, maybe in October, but most likely in the winter months, and decisions are going to be made. Some of you, this is about collaboration. Your secret wish, your secret dream has been to have an amazing creative partnership, somebody that gets you, somebody that's spiritually in alignment with you. You want that twin soul. You want that complement, someone that complements you. You want that soulmate that is a life mate. And some of you, it will be after the breakup, after the separation, there is a coming back. There are choices. Some of you are thinking, I've got this amazing career, now all I need is the guy or the girl. That's all I need is the partner. It is here, it is coming. For some of you, it is someone near you that you already know or you've dated that is coming back. Some of you, I feel it so strongly, it's etherically. They're etherically around you. Some of you, it's coming from a work situation. And some of you are saying, oh my God, I just started dating someone at work, and is that bad? Is it going to work? Yes, it is going to work. People are getting serious, and I mean serious, not necessarily in the way of boring, melancholy, there's no fun. They're getting serious about what really supports them, what really fulfills them. People are starting to make decisions, and this soul group is just trying to say, hey, I got to make decisions that are fun, soul aligned, they're fulfilling. They're no more self-sacrifice. Whatever the situation is, for those of you that it has to do with a work situation, you are handling the situation, you have dominion over it. Some of you, you're having to balance, and again, some of you, it's decisions. But choose the one that connects more to your heart. There are new pathways in career. Some of you are wanting to step out into media, social media. But boy, this is really saying feel the fear and do it anyway. Trust. If that person comes back around with an apology, or I'm sorry, or what was I thinking? I know I ghosted you for so long, or I was in and out, or I went off with someone else. They're coming back, and their heart is in the right place. But you have to choose. This group, you have to learn to choose more from the heart, and I don't mean from emotionalism. I mean from what seems to bring you the most fulfillment in the most areas of your life. Okay, this group, there's been some sacrifice in the past, but overly sacrificing. Your soul wish, the new pathway, is it's clearing for this relationship. So some of you have been dating perhaps multiple people. Some of you have left a relationship and you've wondered if that was the right thing to do. Yes, it is, because somebody else is coming right in. Okay? So I feel like for you, this is about balance. This is about decisions. For some of you, yes, it could be a Gemini. Some of you, Libra. Some of you, definitely, it's a, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire. So again, this is gender neutral. So It could be people, if it's somebody, whoever this group is for, the soul story, the partner that you're choosing matches your fire, okay? They're just as fiery as you. They're creative. The soul story is a lot about creativity. The other thing that I'm hearing is for some of you, you do need to make some changes dietarily. Get more greens into your body. Maybe do a little detox or fast, you know, get some acai or some super greens. Make sure you're getting outdoors enough, okay? Be in nature. I would say this partner loves to hike, loves to be outdoors, is very adventure seeking to match yours. For some of you, you are going to be doing a joint project together, and look for that major turning point for you is going to be in the springtime, where there's decisions that says, should we start a business together or should we do this project together? Hey, let's just try it and see where it goes. This soul story, you're getting, in my mind, the whole package. It's living together, working together also on some creative projects. You'll both have your own things that you're doing, but then you're also going to work together. And the decisions to move forward and make a bona fide relationship are coming in the winter months. Okay, some of you that have already partnered or repartnered with somebody, this is a confirmation that you're on the right track, and what's manifesting for you in this new pathway, this 10-10 turning point for you, is a very creative relationship, and drawing more creatives, being more inspired, living more inspired. Your soul is very creative. You're creative. This is also the soul story, the group of light workers, healers, spiritual healers, readers, but you're using creative means. You're using social media, you're videoing, maybe some of you are doing on-camera work. Some of you maybe work behind the scenes of videoing or film or TV. Very creative. If you're drawing or painting, there's a spiritual message in that. You always have this spiritual message. I feel like you're creating, whether it's drawing, painting, sculpting, writing, it always has to do with your own unfoldment, your own soul's growth, your own awakening, your own healing. But this is saying your soul is manifesting for you forward motion, something tangible, new job, new career, complete new pathway, new relationship. But you're going to have it all. It's the relationship and the career and the new pathway. Now what you have to do for that, let's ask, is you have to focus on your physical body. That's why the wands are there as well. Okay, so we're going to use Dorian Virtues, Romance Angels. That is aligned to the art on it, but they serve its purpose. Okay, so if this is about a relationship, or what kind of relationship, or what's the pathway, love yourself first. Okay, what I feel this is, trust and respect yourself. This has to do with you getting out in nature more and doing what's right for you, as far as, you know, hitting that gym, yoga, run on the beach, long walks. You need to not lose yourself in this next new pathway, because soul story number one, you're really going to be busy. I mean, wow. Don't lose your center. Don't lose your center. You're really, really going to be busy with work, relationship, projects, traveling. Yeah. Don't lose what supports you, whether it's friends or family that supports you. Is it workshops? Is it seminars? Is there books that you read? Is it your meditation time? Take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. Okay. Whatever you ask for, I want you to think of, you want a definitive answer to. What do you want to know? Yes or no? What do you want to know? You have a question in your mind. Is it yes or is it no? Well, I got take action. We're gonna do one more. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Number 2 just flew away. Hold on. Oh yes. I didn't account for the wind. Okay, so I had to just do this. Okay, so let's see. Next time I have to think about the wind. All right, so love yourself first, but I'm going to put that back in. And take action, but we want that question. So that to me, okay, their guides just intervened and said, leave it, Michelle. Take action. So whatever you're asked the question, it's about you taking action. What happened to my little gal? So the answer is yes, but you need to take action. I hope that makes sense for you. All right, the orange one, the orange little sprig. All right, so let's look. Whoa, okay, see, this is fitting in with that 10-10 opening because we've got, again, the Ace of Swords, okay? All right. Oops, that went with the other. Okay. Wow, okay, wow. Okay, this group, and orange is for vitality and it's for healing. I would say you also need to focus on your nutrition, diet. Get some orange. Wear orange, drink orange juice, eat oranges, be around the sun if you can, okay, if you're in an area where there's sun, get a little bit of sun. You're coming back from a lot of wounding, this group, and your soul is saying, I understand. You're finally going to get that peace, okay? Some of you are very, very psychic. You're very much in touch with your intuition. I feel this group is definitely a lot of empaths, even more than, you might be doing healing work, light work as well, but you've been through a lot. You've got that Three of Swords, and that's just leaving. So your soul is coming through saying, this new pathway, this is in the past, okay? You've learned a lot. And I really feel this group, it's a lot to do with, which is interesting, because we've got the Queen of Cups here, but I feel it has a lot to do with work. This group, it has a lot to do with your career, job, and feeling that you haven't been seen, that you really haven't been seen. And your soul has said, I know you've been working in a background position and you feel like people don't see you. You're always the supportive one. You're always helping. You're always jumping in. You feel like you've been taken advantage of. And you feel like you've been taken advantage of in relationships. Some of you are married and you feel like you've been taken advantage of in that marriage or partnership. And some of you, I do feel children, and whether you're male or female, you're the empath. I don't care whatever gender, you're the empath. You're the intuitive one. But you shut it off. Some of you have been shutting it off. This group, you definitely need to focus on meditation. And I do see at the close of the year 2 pathways. Some of you are wondering, do I stay in this relationship for the kids, even though there's children? And only you can make that decision, but what I will share with you as also a counselor, and as a teacher, I taught school even for a little bit, sometimes it's better to move on and have a better relationship so that your children see that there can be a breakup, there can be a divorce, and you can work through it. You know, sometimes children need counseling with it. These are school-age children for some of you. Some of you, you're leaving home and you're really glad to be leaving home. You've got to remember you're the magician in your own life, and you're becoming more aware of what blocks you and what holds you back. Your soul wish is to be recognized. Your soul wish is for peace, inner peace, peace and calm, a peaceful environment, to trust yourself to move to your own next level. Yeah, it's to trust yourself that you can move to your own next level. And, okay, the message from Spirit is yes, it's time. You can trust that there's not going to be hard, because even if people do stuff that's not so nice, and maybe even a little horrible to you, you're more connected to your inner knowing, and you know that you can create a better reality. Okay? Some of you in this soul story number 2 are creating a better reality, a different reality. You really have gone through it. I feel that there's been a lot of loss. There's been some betrayal. Some of you, yes, it's been, 3-sided relationship where you were like, oh, wow, I didn't know you were married. What? Or you were married and that person stepped out on you. Some of you, they're coming back. Some of you know you're moving on and you're saying, that's it. You are moving on, and that's also the 6 of Pentacles here. in this very powerful deck that I've had for many years. It's just infused with thousands of readings and been traveling all over the world with me. You are going to get a job. There is a new job for you. Some of you, it's a complete career change. Some of you, it's just simply a raise in pay or a promotion. But I do see work coming in. Some of you that are working through relationships, it's going to be learning this give and take. You need to learn to receive more. This is the empaths. This is, the psychic intuitives. These are the empaths here. But your soul wish is coming through. You are going to be seen for what you actually share and give, and you're going to start receiving for that. Some of you have been doing some work free, helping out, apprenticing, and some of you haven't thought that you can, I don't know enough, or I haven't trained enough. Yes, those of you that are going to school or just coming out of school, trust yourself. Use your intuition, but also this group, you really need to meditate. Receive Reiki, receive massage, receive Reiki, go to sound bath healings. You really are getting this swords energy out, okay? Moving on from that. All right, let's look at relationship, because this one I really feel, the first soul story was mixed a lot. This is a lot of emotional healing. So let's ask in regards to relationship, now whether it's relationship to yourself or just someone else. Wow, 2 cards came up. Oh, okay. You're starting to feel more attractive and you're attracting more. You're tapping in to be more magnetic. You're using your meditation, you're visualizing, you're envisioning, you're attracting what you want. Your soul is saying it's working. The guardian angels are coming through, especially Michael, saying you're protected. Archangel Gabriel is saying cut away what doesn't work. Choose the path that works best for you, that's most healing, life enhancing, what's most prosperous. Some of you are attracting a new relationship, so you let go of the old that was hurtful or harmful, releasing the karma, releasing the wounding and the wound mate, releasing the childhood trauma, replaying the pattern. Some of you are choosing, look for it in the next new moon. You got the moon there, look for it in the next new moon. Okay? Messages from Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, specifically Gemini is coming up here. Messages from Scorpio. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming up. Return from somebody from the past, a job coming back, a job offer. Do you take it? Only if it supports you. Use the energies of the moon. Look for equal partnerships. Check your overgiving. Okay. And let's see the question. What is your question? So we're going to use angel answer cards. So nice out here, you guys. Wow, we got 2, but we just want one answer. I'm not looking at you. I'm hoping I'm looking in the right viewfinder. I just feel so amazing, so aligned here, connecting with all of you. So what is your answer? What is the question? And let's look at your answer. You're uncertain. Aha, that's what the guides are saying. That's why the answer isn't coming so quickly. Soul story number 2. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath up at the crown. Release. Take another deep breath in. Hold at the crown. And release. Now think of your question. What comes first? The first question. That's it. Don't be going, oh, but I want to know about this, or it's 2 things. The first thing that comes in your mind. That's what we're going to ask. The first thing. What do you want to know about? You might see it as an image, picture. There might be an actual question that comes in your mind. What is the answer for soul story number 2? Is it undecided? But thank you for clearing. Does this ever fit in? Ask for help from others. You need to open to receive, and that's even from your significant other, those of you that have children. Those of you that are studying or in school, I'm here. You don't always have to be the study group leader. You don't always have to be the organizer. Ask for help. And this, I don't know if you can see, but there's two beings there. Okay? This is representing you. This is your spirit, the light body. Okay? You're connected to many beings, many helpers through your light body. This is saying don't just rely on the ego. Don't rely on planning, plotting, strategizing. I have to do it all alone. Give it up to your higher self. Use the power of prayer, of intention, of meditation, of visioning. Ask for help from others. Beautiful. Okay. Soul story number 3. What's happening for you? Woo-hoo! I didn't look at it. Okay. Something is grounding or manifesting. This is why, very tangible, those of you that chose the wood chip. Deep healing, inspiration, you've come around with the star card here from my Thoth deck. You're on an upswing, and this is also the wish card, wish fulfilled. This, you're moving into a time of having it all, and the only caution or warning from Spirit is don't get complacent, but move into gratitude. This is moving from the 3 of Cups into the 4 of Cups. Now, some people say 4 of Cups is boring, or you're not looking at the other cup that's being offered. It's also the card of luxury, okay? Especially in the Thoth deck. And that means, hey, I've got the abundance, I've got the prosperity, I've got the lover, I've got the wife, the hubby, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, whatever. I've got it, I've got my friends, I've got the great job that I like. Wow, it all came together. 2 of Cups, soulmate, twin soul, twin flame, life mate. Now, this, and look at this, it's happening quick. There's a couple things here. Arrows of love, 8 of Wands, okay, a lot of fire. Some of you are fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or you have a lot of fire in your chart. You're starting, you've healed. You've come through a big healing. And so the energy is picking up. This group, you're really feeling that 1010 gateway portal of light. You're totally going in a new portal and being forever changed. This is like a real renewal. Some of you, it is a renewal of relationship, and that relationship will lead to marriage. Some of you, the new pathway is you're stepping out as a teacher. You're recognizing, I have a lot of wisdom to share. I'm going for that promotion. I am that boss woman. I am that boss guy. I'm a boss girl, whatever. I'm going for it. I'm going to that next level. I'm opening my own business. I'm starting this on the side. This is saying recognize on a soul level that you came in with a lot of wisdom. You're a leader or teacher of some sort, this group. You're a leader or teacher of some sort, and you could even be a leader in your own profession is what I'm hearing. It's time to expect cooperation. Sacred union. The sacred union that's what they're telling me, the guides are telling me. It starts with your higher self. The Hierophant is connecting to the higher self. It's also ruled by Taurus specifically. But it's all about balance too. It's balancing the male energy, because the Hierophant is male, energetically is male, so it's about extending out into the world or into society, okay? Where the Hermit is more inward. This is taking the information out. What have you learned from the Fool? Okay, what have you learned all the way through? From the Fool to the Magician to the High Priestess to the Empress, right? And the Emperor. This is once the Emperor and the Empress has co-joined, has had that sacred union within, conjunctio, metaphysically, alchemically. You go out there in the world. Some of you, this is technology. You're doing something with computers, with technology, new technology. Some of you, it's Bitcoin or other digital e-commerce, or digital commerce, e-commerce. Some of you, you're inventing things, but you're a leader. You're on the cutting edge. You're very innovative. You've taken inventions, and you're taking and you're making it better. You're updating. Some of you, this is about that sacred union that Your secret desire is to be married, is to be in a sacred one-on-one, whether it's living together, but married, for joint coming together and creating a life, creating a family, whether it's with your animal beings or little human beings coming through you. So the answer, yes. And you are about to have it all. And if this is going to happen, I'm getting this. Some of you, it's very quick. It's in the process of happening. You've got that phone call, you got that text, you bumped into that person. But this is also saying, remember, this is the arrows of spirit. This is spiritual energy. This is the life force animating energy, the prana. That you need to stay connected to source energies through your higher self. So when you're making decisions, do it through your higher self. Don't get fearful. Don't get greedy, and do it on the ego level. But this soul story number 3, it's all coming together for you. And it's going to be an amazing, abundant new year, into the year, new year, big changes next year. But they're starting now. And it's a complete healing. Again, also that some of you could be Aquarius or involved with Aquarius, or there's Aquarian businesses, again, computers. Some of you, it's again, working online or working with video, new technologies. Some of you, some of you are leaving. You've been in a spiritual community and you're leaving. Some of you are starting spiritual community. Interesting, I hear Burning Man in some of this too. Finhorn, burning. I'm getting communities. There's something a lot with dealing with communities. Again, Aquarius here could also be Gemini, Libra, any of the air signs. But deep healing and wish fulfilled. It's all coming together. Can you handle it? Can you have it? Can you handle having luxury? That it's all coming together? What you read about, you see other people, why do they have it all? They got the relationship, they got the job they love, they moved into a house they love, or they're traveling like they love to do, or whatever it is. They're going, they're living fully. Can you handle it? Yes, you can. But that's what you're about to happen. It's about to manifest in your life, having it all. All right, let's look at the romance angels. The soul story number 3. Wow. Don't hold on. It's okay. Wow, getting to know each other. So those of you, if it's a new relationship, you're getting to know each other. If it's somebody that's come back, reconciliation or reconnection. Some of you, it's business dealings, and you got to get to know each other to know, do I want to do the business with this person, or do I want to collaborate with this person, or do I want to start a business with this person? Some of you, it is a new level in relationship, especially if you've just met someone. This is clearly, whatever the relationship is on a personal level, romantic level, it's leading to marriage. You will be engaged, you will be married. You're going to have that great living situation, that great house. 2 of them came out. Whoa. I feel like this is for everyone. Meditation brings answers. And whatever you're wanting to happen, it happens within the next few weeks. Okay? I'm actually feeling that's for everyone. There's something tangible coming through for all of you. Something tangible. Now, I wanted to do one other, if those of you that stayed with me and are listening, are still viewing. I'm just going to look at a couple oracle cards that I happen to like. Okay. Wow, energy work. A lot of you are energy workers. So, like I was sharing at the beginning of the video, is really begin to connect in more energetically. Stop and take a pause when you're making decisions, and especially if it seems difficult or overwhelming. See and feel yourself more as energy. Do some yoga, do something to get the energy going, and only take a small bit. Don't try to do everything all at once and overwhelm yourself. Some of you, it is about getting energy work, or you are energy workers, and step out more fully, whether it's Reiki, pranic healing, bioenergy line, whatever the energy work is that you're doing, do it more for yourself, for others. Maybe it's about doing it professionally, okay? Maybe it's about making a career choice to do that more. This would say yes. But also what I'm hearing to say is that the numbers that you're seeing are representing energy, qualities of energy that you're needing, energy that's being given to you, brought to you, energy that you need to open to receive, energy for some of you that you're giving off, and energy that you're drawing in. You see Yoshi in the background? There's Yoshi coming. Hi, Momo. Come on, boo-boo. All right, let's do another oracle card. Whoa, that one just flew out. Apophyllite. Oh, increase support. Be willing to open to the positive support that is there. You've now, all of you have experienced a doorway to abundance and help and new opportunities. This is for all of us. You have opened your heart. You have healed. You have trusted. You've had faith. Maybe it's wavered sometime, but you've always gone back. Gone back. You've watched the videos, YouTube videos. You've done your inner work. You've said, gosh, I know this is my soul's dream. I know this is my wish. I know I keep thinking of this, or I keep seeing this because this is the direction I'm meant to go in. So you've believed. And now, more than a seeker, you've been a finder. You're finding what you need. And as a finder, now you're being it. You're experiencing it. And this is saying you have support from the spirit realm. Your spirit guides. You are being guided. Those of you that are light workers, those of you that are star seeds, rely on the oversouls. Relax into the spiritual hierarchy. Relax into your spirit team. Relax into your higher self. That's the true you for all of you. That's the connection to God. That's the seamless connection. That's a part of you that never feels separate, never feels left, never feels hurt. That's the part that's guiding and directing you. Use that aspect of your being to follow through on the openings that are now happening for you, that what is being manifested, that soul's wish. You're on the soul's journey. Your wishes are coming through. They're coming true for you. All right, everyone. It's always so wonderful to connect with all of you. Got another little doggy over there. Okay. Woo! All right. Continue to shine your light, share your insight, and as always, keep awake.